Are you concerned about an economic collapse? With so much unpredictability in the world, it only makes sense that you would want to be ready. In this video, we'll share with you 10 crucial steps you should take to get ready for an economic collapse. Whether you're a prepper or just someone who wants to be ready for anything, make sure to watch all the way to the end to get the details you need to be ready for whatever the future holds. The COVA has access to food. In order to prepare for potential future crises, the COVID-19 pandemic generated food supply chain challenges that led to shortages of essential needs in supermarkets, broken supply chains, and food shortages in several nations. It's a good idea to stockpile essential staple foods that can endure for 25 to 30 years in order to feed your family through a financial crisis or a food scarcity. Rolled oats, hard grains like buckwheat and wheat, unground flour pasta, and dehydrated fruit are some possibilities for long-lasting nourishment. Having a food reserve can help you escape the stress and potential malnutrition that can come with food shortages and economic downturns. Store these foods in sealed containers with oxygen absorbers, and make sure that all moisture is removed from dehydrated fruits. Tools of the trade. Make sure you have a set of useful equipment to aid in survival. You should purchase these things now while they are still readily available. Also, make sure you have a sturdy can, tape measure, utility knife, and opener torch, gloves, and a ratchet and socket set. Also keep a supply of extra blades and bits handy. Hammer screws, fasteners, glue, and other crucial supplies. Cultivate your own food. Growing your own food is a great method to remain independent in the event of a financial crisis. Start by growing a variety of herbs, such thyme. Start a no-dig vegetable garden with potatoes, strawberries, pumpkins, and beans. Rosemary, basil, garlic chives, or dried strawberries growing in a pot or hanging basket are more options. Avoid debt at all costs. Debt is encouraged by the American financial system, therefore it must be avoided. Mortgages and auto loans keep the average American in financial hardship. For decades, avoid upgrading your vehicle, pay cash for a new one, and avoid refinancing your mortgage if you own a home, since you need to have it paid off as soon as possible. Financial reserves. You should have at least 6 months' worth of costs set aside. Until then, you should find a second source of income, such as working an extra few hours each day as an Uber driver. Cash. When the bank fails and everyone is trying to withdraw their money, the bank places limits on the amount you can withdraw. So if you have your cash in a secure place, you can withdraw as much of your own cash as you'd like. Make sure that the cash is withheld in a very safe place that is impervious to theft, and consider investing in precious metals such as gold and silver, which have a tendency to retain value. Study self-defense techniques. Even if you don't intend to use it, it's always best to be prepared. Therefore, if you're thinking of taking a few mixed martial arts or self-defense classes, do so, since learning to protect yourself is a lifelong skill that you must have. Learn how to live cheaply. Frugality is the practice of living simply and sparingly. It entails avoiding wasteful spending and selecting sensible goods. Begin by analyzing your spending, paying special attention to necessities like food, housing, and clothing. Cut back on your energy use. Eschew eating out and utilize free services like the public library. You can save money and make a budget for your everyday spending by leading a thrifty lifestyle. In the event of an emergency or survival situation, it's necessary to have medical supplies on hand. A basic first aid bag should contain bandages, for example, painkillers, gauze, scissors, and antiseptic wipes. Additionally, it's a good idea to have both prescription and over-the-counter medications on hand for common ailments like allergies or colds. You should have the resources and tools essential to manage any unique medical conditions you may have. I hope you found this information to be useful. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe buttons on our channel for more educational videos like this one.